Oh, Brenda, rising, y'all. Hello, hello. It's so lovely to be here. Thank you all so very much. I'm sorry, I'm trying to adjust my screen down here because my my holder for this just kind of like went sideways. I apologize. Give me just a second. We're having some malfunction this morning. All right, Grand Rising. Hello. It's so lovely to be here. Thank you so very much. Whether you are new or returning, I am so appreciative. Thank you for being here. This will be a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. If you are present, I do encourage you, if you're not already, to go to my YouTube forum and become an active subscriber and be an active member of my chat room over there, as I am doing a giveaway at the end of September for a snapshot reading. So if you'd like to be a participant in that, please go and subscribe and hit the notification bell and enter the chat room, as that's where you'll get the instructions for the remainder of what's necessary. I love you all so very much. This will be a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. If you'd like your card pulled, please do send your $20 to my Cash App, The Psychic Healer, my Venmo, Psychic Insight 111, or my PayPal, Stephanie Vogel 111. If you'd like to have a video chat with me and have questions about dream interpretation, empathic protection for yourself, a child, or a loved one, you'd like to get some clarity on questions you have of what source wants you to know, or to connect with a loved one who has crossed, please do come and see me. The link is in the bio of any of my social media accounts for my website, or visit www.stephanievogel111.com. Thank you so very much for being here. I'm appreciative of you all. Let's clear out the space here with some sound healing. I'm going to ring the bell, okay? And just so you guys are aware, if you have your headphones up, turn them down just a little bit. I have the bell over to the side this morning because that's how I broke the last one, and I almost broke it this morning. So I moved it out of my way because I almost knocked it over again. So I moved it. I learned. I'm learning because my stuff still will not be here for like another 2 weeks from where I ordered it from. So I'm like, I think I'll make this bad boy last. Pay attention. Okay, so here we go. 222 on my screen. Hello, Twin Flame Portal. This is Twin Flame Union. Happy Union. This is an exacerbation of energy, regardless if you're involved in a situation like that or not. This is Twin Flame Union. This is Twin Flame energy behind like business, money, manifestations. Use that energy. Even if you're not in a twin flame dynamic, that's okay. Use the energy anyway to your benefit. And we're about to have a retrograde. Everybody's like, oh my gosh, retrograde. It's so scary because all these things are going to go crazy. And that's true. Sometimes that can happen. But use that energy to harness something different and look at it in a different perspective this time. Look at it as a chance to grow. Look at this as a chance to review things that you thought maybe you had a certainty about, that you need to have a new perspective on, and that you have new introduction of information to. There's a lot of, for whatever reason, they're super hard addressing like the issue of loyalty today, and somebody coming to show you that, or like exhibiting some sort of like loyalty to you. There's a lot of abundance here on the table because as I'm looking down at my table, whenever I blinked my eyes, they made me see in front of me this big, huge pile of all of these, like, okay, again, with the Harry Potter reference, I'm sorry, but this is the best one I got. So, okay, deal with it, all right? And just work with me, try to pick up what I'm laying down. As I'm closing my eyes and I have in front of me as a round table, I literally sit at a circular table. As I close my eyes, there's a mound of all of this gold. There's like a mixture of bricks and all of these like gold coins and like trinkets that are like little brooches or something, and all this jewelry. It's all laying in front of me whenever I close my eyes here, and they're giving me a pick out of what I would like to have out of this. This is very much the energy that you are manifesting here from someone or in your own life. This is what's being exhibited in front of me as the like main energy of what they want to talk about today. I'm going to remove your acorns. Remember, acorns are abundance, and remember that my nose, regardless of how many times I try, it's still going to run every morning. So I'm sorry, guys. Grand Rising, hello, beautiful. Sorry you get to watch me pick my nose and wipe my nose every day because I just cannot stop with the nose running. But do remember that if this happens to you while I'm channeling information and you're picking it up inside of the chat room, it's because this is an ascension symptom. That means that you're like connecting with source really high, and it's kind of weird, but the way I look at it is it kind of like liquefies the boogers and just like lets them go and like lets all of the emotional plugs out that should like all the tears you haven't cried, all of that, because that's what a runny nose is inner tears that are coming out. As a little kid, oh my God, I got a ton of that, and it comes out right in front of y'all every day. I just can't stop it. Clearly, I got a ton of that because it just will not stop. So every time I'm channeling information for y'all or anybody else, people that get to do video chats with me, you get the added bonus of watching me wipe my nose because I do that a lot sometimes throughout the reading, depending on how fast I'm channeling information. Is yeah. So just so you know that's an added bonus. It's free. You don't have to pay extra for that to wipe my nose, All right, let's move your honey calcite. Let's move your selenite because this is for filtration from myself to you, you to me, so that everybody walks away happy. Pyrite, money, dinero, okay? Dinero, malachite, dinero, your heart. Some milky quartz. That's psychic protection, psychic filtration, if you will. Okay. Right, let's do the oil. Let's do the manifestation oil. Let's do it to it. All right, here we go. Again, this is a channel message for the collective of all zodiac signs. If you'd like to have your own personal card pulled, send your $20 to my Cash App, The Psychic Healer, my Venmo, Psychic Insight 111, or you can go to my PayPal, Stephanie Fogel 101. You can also, if you're present in my chat room on my YouTube, you can click those little icons down in the corner. Do hit that notification bell and give us a like if you're a fan of it, please. That helps the channel grow. Every little bit that you're watching or present on my channel and being present in my chat room, that helps my channel grow so that I can get closer to meet and greets for you guys all around the country, all around the world, and so that I can expand my knowledge. 7:11 on my clock here, 7:13 on the clock now. These are significant dates. These are significant time in the morning. In the a.m. and 7:13 p.m. 7:11 would be July 11th. This is also July 13th. The 7th of July is significant. This is water energy, Cancerian energy. As I said that I saw a water card here. There's another water card right there. That's a lot of emotions. There's deep, deep emotions. Again, with the runny nose, I said there must be a lot of emotions present here today that need to be cleared out because, oh boy, come the 10th of September, that is a full moon, and it's going to clear out every single thing because it's in retrograde, and it's about to clear out everything from the past that has not been serving you and is going to make you very, very emotional for like 2 or 3 days. So be mindful of that. Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, there's about to be a whole tidal wave, they showed me, of all this water just going. You're like standing there at like a water park and like looking around, and then all of a sudden it's just like all this water and all these emotions, and you're just like, whoa, man, ow, all right. Could you warn me next time? Like, damn. 8:22 on my timer. That's the opening of Twin Flame Portal when we started today. I told you it was twin flame energy, regardless if you're involved in a twin flame dynamic or not. We are within that portal now, within 11/11, 2020, 11/11/2022, 11/22/22. Those dates are significant, as is 12/22/22. They started saying, "We are family." So there might be someone with your family coming up that you may need to purge. That like showed me this. Not that this is funny. It's not funny, but they showed me this girl on the couch like crying in a blanket or whatever, and she's like, like crying about something she has to let go of with her family or something. I don't know what's happening here. So I don't know what that is, but you're going to be purging it. Let it go. Let it go. This is sealed. Okay. The overall energy today is to the point. It's divine connection. Okay. This is air energy. Super surprised we didn't pull a water card. Okay. This is air energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Amethyst. Okay. This is very much about keeping your vibrational frequency high because that's what Amethyst does. It's about protecting you. It's about keeping your vibrational frequency elevated and seeing the bigger picture of what's happening and being able to judge and navigate the interactions that you're having with the other avatars. Because when you're elevating and whenever you're ascending, the universe will send the matrix in all kinds of different forms, energies, and people that you hold nearest and dearest to do some crazy shit to you because you're about to ascend and they want to see how focused you're going to be and if you'll let it take you left or if you're going to go, sorry, here we go. Nope, I'm taking off. Sorry about that. I got a divine connection and that really sucks that you did that to me and you're that person to me, but I'm out. Bye. 10:10 on my clock. That's the completion of 2 cycles. It's done now. Divine connection now takes over. Holy Trinity or Divine Trinity, which would be 2 ascended masters and your higher self, which can also be cross loved ones, if you will. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, this is movement behind the scenes to keep your vibrational frequency up and to push you. This is like, so that's super cute. So source is like the friend or like the other like older sibling on the bottom trying to lift the little sibling like up over this like wood fence, like, here, look, come on, let's go. Like they were like, look, we're gonna push your butt up and then we're gonna right over the fence. Like, watch it, because if you don't catch yourself, you're about to hit your face. So you might end up with a bloody nose, but hey, we got you over it, all right? You're all kinds of blessings now on the other side of that fence. Because they showed me Peter Rabbit or Peter Cottontail, they said. 11:11 on my timer, they said, little bunny foo-foo hopping through the forest, scooping up the field mice and bopping them on the head. I don't know why they said that, but that could be something significant for some of you. Again, it reference to like a split rail fence or something like that, or like a gated off garden or something, or like a gated off yard or like fenced off area where maybe you grow food. This might also be a dog run, but I very much see like vegetation in this area. So yeah, that could be significant. They're saying, hey, if you're getting ready to plant and it's going to be time to start growing things like I'm iffy on the broccoli thing because of my own opinions, but planting broccoli, starting potatoes inside, even in containers, you can start doing that. They're advising you to start planting all of the things that are the root vegetables that need to sit to get crisp and then to go underground and then to be pulled. It's now time. It's September. Pumpkins are one. I absolutely love pumpkins. So now is the time to start planting your pumpkin seeds and start getting those ready to become little seedlings so you can plant them and then you can have them. They showed me Cinderella and the Cinderella part where the pumpkin turns into the carriage and it's beautiful in her dress and like the magic. They made the little ding, ding, ding of like pretty little magic and like glittery fairy magical sounds that they made, and then they said, look at how beautiful this is. And then she moved her wand and with all this glitter there was she's in a new dress, she's in a new home, she's in a whole new life. And this very much feels like what's coming for you with a divine connection. This could be with a business partner that you're like, man, where has this person been all my life? This is what I needed to get the boost up over the fence that I was showing you. The universe sent you this person maybe, or this is also a romantic connection, very certainly, because they've addressed the twin flame union here. Like, I don't know how many times they're going to do that. So that definitely has something to do here with the divine romantic connection. Okay. Let's see, just a second, guys. So just side note, squirrel, sorry. Yesterday I was doing some research, again, with research. I was doing some research and some reading, okay? And super gross fact, but really new into the like news era, that in Yellowstone Park, they found a human foot inside of a shoe, like a disheveled piece of part foot. Super gross. I know. Sorry. And right early in the morning too. Sorry. But I digress. Anyways, so the part of that I find interesting is that I'm reading this specific sector of information that this woman holds up in reference to like a screen behind her, and then she continues to tell you down in front of you like some other information. And the information that I'm reading that she's asking you to go do research on, which I've done and I did, the remains of this individual was found inside of a geyser called the Abyss Geyser. 33 on my screen, 11 on my other screen. There's just something here that don't like. The word abyss keeps coming up to me as a reference, and if y'all have been present for the rest of this week earlier and like a couple days prior, maybe last week, we were talking about the movie The Abyss and how NASA was originally supposed to be searching down inside the ocean and not up. right? Well, the ocean suits look a lot like the space suits, right? Right. So we were talking about that, and then I got to reading this story, which is super, super disturbing, and sorry about that, but super disturbing. And then I started reading about where it was found, and they specifically even highlighted, and it's in bold if you go read about the article or about that piece, and you can look for it. I even looked it up, and you can find it on TikTok. The story is even, I think somebody made a video on TikTok, like 3 people did, I think. And you can even find it there. That where it came from was inside of the geyser called the Abyss Geyser. The synchronicity there of that word, and it just keeps coming up like in the relativity in so many different areas related to like water and things that are unknown and things that are like that have to do with like submersion, and all those things are super interesting to me. I just keep picking up on the clues, and I'm trying to figure out where the universe is leading me to this, and maybe y'all can help me start pulling together my conspiracy theories, because it's just too synchronistic for me to have come across something completely random, even the way that I did, because of what I was doing. Like, it wasn't even anything in reference to that, and I just started reading, and that's what I found. Like, super crazy. So yeah, just a little side note. Sorry away from all of your guys' channeled information for the collective. This is a channeled message for the collective of all zodiac signs. That was just a little small side tangent. Sorry about that. So the ultimate energy of today is divine connection. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius energy. This is very much movement. This is movement you can maybe feel but not see quite yet, but you are definitely about to see the manifestations of that in the 3D. I can feel that. Amethyst, this is high vibrational frequencies. Let me release my chats here first, guys. I have a 60-second delay, so give me just 1 second. Actually, 60 of them, because they may not let them all go at once. Grand Rising, thank you so very much for being here. This is a channel message for the collective of all zodiac signs. If you'd like your card pulled, please do send your $20 to my Cash App, The Psychic Healer, my Venmo, Psychic Insight 111, or you can also send it to my PayPal, Stephanie Vogel 111 as well. Let me know when you've done that in the chat. And as you're writing that for your reading, please do in the subject box put whatever forum it is that you're tuning in from, so I know what forum I'm reading for. Thank you all for being present. Thank you all for whoever is present here and is active inside of the chat room here on my YouTube. I'm so graciously grateful for you, because all of the time that you spend here helps the channel grow, and it helps me get out there to do more. So you guys are helping me really, truly, and you guys are truly amazing. Okay, there we go. There's one. Hi, babe. Grand Rising. Hello. I don't know why they held that from me, but hello. Grand Rising, beauty. Thank you for being here. Oh, hello, sweet. Hello, sweets. Hello, hello. Grand Rising, thank you for being here. Thank you. And you can go and you can get a reading from me. You can ask your questions and get a private reading from me through video chat, or you can go and get a snapshot reading if you'd like. And you are more than welcome to come and ask your questions there. At my website, you can book your time with me. You can request a time. And that website is stephanievogel111.com, or you can go click the link in any of my bios on my social media accounts, okay? Of course, yeah, love. And if you want a card pulled live while we're in chat, you're more than welcome to do that. Just please let me know when you've done that, because sometimes I'm channeling and it takes me a minute to catch up, and YouTube holds my comments for just a little bit for review sometimes. So just let me know when you've done that, and let me know where it is that you sent it so that I can check that, okay? I love you guys so much. Thank you for being here. All right, now let's clarify what we've got here with just the divine connection. Let's see what they want us to know. Also, a fun little fact that they just gave me, I don't know why this is relevant, but let me tell y'all that somebody that has to urinate frequently throughout the evening, this is sealed now throughout the nighttime when you're sleeping, is actually not what you're drinking. It's not hydration, it's your blood sugar. Okay, your imaginary friend, childhood treasures resurface 15. Again with the retrograde, of course, this goes right hand in hand. This is perfect here. This is dragonling. This is a very small dragon. This is indicative of Aries energy, fire energy, action, movement. Dragons are the signifiers of like the ultimate good luck. They are the like wish granters of the metaphysical world or of the mythical world. Okay, mythical creatures, and Aries is the mythical creature of the dragon. Red and black is significant here. That's root chakra shifting because there is a childhood things that resurface here, especially with the full moon on the 10th. This is the 15th. That by the 15th, you're going to be in a completely different element of dimension. And you know what? The strangest thing just happened to me. And again, I'll reference the Harry Potter thing because maybe those of you who have watched the Harry Potter movie know what I'm talking about. Like whenever he hears the snake speak to him, he says, when he says that, I just like heard something like that in my mind, and then I heard a like that, like a snake. Somebody's coming back for review, and that could be maybe not a good thing because the snake reference that I heard was not good. But snakes can be good in way of transformation, shedding skin, and expansion, which is good for you. But I heard that, and I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. It kind of the energy there is like you have to decide or decipher what's supposed to be good for you. It could be a water sign. Okay, this is a Cancer. There's some sort of blockage or some sort of like revisitation of like a childhood friend that may be coming either for expansion of knowledge or that is coming to be a snake and is coming to get knowledge from you and try to like use it against you or something. Mm-mm. Cast away out of your depths, feeling abandoned. 11. This is October 11th or 11/11. I told you earlier. I would be real wise about who it is that you're giving your information to or what it is that you're saying here, because this is not usually what I pick up with this. 22 on my timer here, but this mice can eat through pretty much any sort of material. Okay, they're vermin. They can eat through pretty much any sort of material. This mouse is like swimming through all of this water or whatever, and it's almost like this mouse will eat through pretty much, like if it gets a hold of your dress or whatever, it's going to like tear it to shreds, and it's not really concerned with how it's going to get out of the water. It just wants to get up out of the water on you and away from the water, and it doesn't care who it has to climb up to get on it. I don't like that energy. And especially whenever I got the in my ear and the childhood treasures and friends resurface, it's retrograde, so be careful with that. This is coming up for review of something you need to really pay attention to and have a higher perspective on, and that you need to look at because something is maybe possibly being hidden from you and you need to pay attention. And I feel that's strong. Like, radar's up, red flag, hello, like you're a walking red flag. Like, come on. Of course, babe, yeah, sure. You're amazing for that. And thank you. Do you care if I use that? If I like use that in one of my, can I use this in one of my videos? Can I use that as a review? Let me use that as a review. Hold on, babe. Let me copy this. Just a second. I'm for real. Just a second. I'm not playing. Let me do this real quick. I'm about to make a document. Y'all are watching this real live. That's really live. We're really doing it. Hold on, guys, just a second. I'm trying to create this so that I can make a review out of one of. I love you. Okay, so I can make a review out of one of my chat rooms. 333 on my timer here. Ascended Masters. That's your number for Ascended Masters. Oh, that's loading local cards. Look, it's sealed the rest of the way, and the only thing that was not was Dragon, and that's 11. Like, what? Can we get any more clear? I don't think so. I don't think so. Aries energy. Y'all, I'm an Aries. Yay! Okay, just so you know. Okay. There we go. Thanks, babe. All right. Done. Document created. All right. 11. 11 is on my screen right now. Hot doggy. Y'all are on fire. And this purple dragon matches very much this purple card here with the divine connection of amethyst. I am with it. Like the energy of like how in tune you guys are right now. Insane. I am loving that. And then this was also stuck in between the other cards, so I'll pull this too. Dragonfly Spirit Change, and this goes with this deck, but with completely separate. And it's by itself. So change Dragonfly 12. We got 11 and 12 right in a row. And I shuffle these like every day. Like there's, what the heck, that's crazy. Okay, so this is more water energy. There's koi fish here. That's indicative of abundance. And tons of dragonflies here. There's change in so many aspects of your life, but it's all highlighted to be good. It's all highlighted to be good. I don't see there being like a negative feeling in the bunch. It's good. But I do feel like you got to be careful of what's returning though. But I don't feel like that's going to be a challenge for you. The intuitiveness here is like too strong for you to ignore. So I don't feel like that's going to be a problem. You're like very much living in your power. So you're good. Grand Rising. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you so much. Please go over to my YouTube channel if you're not already a subscriber and be a part of my giveaway at the end of the month. I'll be giving a snapshot reading away to one of my lucky YouTube subscribers. I'm intending it's you and I'm hoping it's you. You have to be an active subscriber, and to be active in the chat room, you'll get the rest of the directions whenever you become an active participant, and it will let you know what to do there. Okay, thank you so very much for being here. I'm appreciative of you all, and you are returning because I know your time and energy are the two non-refundable things in this universe, and I'm so appreciative of you giving me yours in just the slightest. Okay, so y'all want to know? All right, I'm about to tell you. For those of you who really truly like in my everyday life know me about the conspiracy theories about the broccoli and all the vegetables. So I have the same. If you ever have read anything about Dr. Sebi, please, and I got to be careful talking about him because they literally will flag my stuff and take it down. The last time I kind of harped on him a little bit too much, they made me like it might take my video down. I wasn't even allowed to post it for y'all because they took it away and said no. The individual I was just referencing, we'll read some of his information. Lisa Left Eye Lopez, Aaliyah, Nipsey Hussle, they all have worked with this individual, and he is known for curing things like cancer and viruses like herpes and AIDS and all of those things with natural remedies. And he actually still has a resort, like a healing resort that you can go to. And his family runs it now because he unfortunately died in the custody of the government from the flu. Anyway, so yeah, go do research on that individual because he talks about an alkaline diet. Okay, talks a lot about sea moss, and you have to be careful in this whole sea moss craze of you need 102 minerals and all that stuff. That it does have those components to it, but let me make sure that you're mindful about where it is that you're getting it from, that it's a good source, and that it's not always 102 minerals that you're getting out of it, but there is components of like probably 80 of them that you are getting out of what is necessary, and that's quite a bit out of all of the rest of what the like dietary needs out there are. From to be getting that from one is pretty phenomenal. So he talks about that. He talks about chlorophyll. He talks about alkaline diet, and he talks about how things have been cloned to create something else, to create other like vegetables and stuff. Spinach and broccoli and cauliflower are the cruciferous vegetables are very, very acidic. Those two specifically, and then the spinach are very, very acidic. And spinach is not a cruciferous vegetable, but broccoli and cauliflower are, and they're very acidic. And they throw off the pH balance of your stomach, making you very aggressive and angry within your brain. Also, there's a sign and a trigger and a correlation between people that are angry and parasites. So people that are angry, I think, are really just like infested in the brain. The parasites, truly, honestly, and that's real facts. That's what I think, anyway. But anyway, because there's these little ones that can cause like a lot of aggression, and they can come from eating meat and things that can grow on like vegetables that are treated with specific things that they treat our food with. So just do some research on that. But yeah, the broccoli is my little conspiracy theory about like vegetables and stuff that I literally will not eat. And if I eat them, they do not, I don't digest them well, and they make me really sick, like nauseous. Like I don't even, my body doesn't even want them in there. So I don't really eat too much broccoli anymore. When I was younger, I used to love to eat like melted cheese and broccoli. That was like my jam. Nope, not even with vegan cheese. I don't eat spinach. Um, I what else won't I eat? There's a whole list is probably as tall as I am of things I won't eat because of what I believe that they are. It's very hard to go grocery shopping because have you so there's like a little TikTok where it's like went viral and it's like all this food is poison, all the food is poisoned or something like that. It's kind of how I feel when I go grocery shopping because I'm like looking like what does this have on it? What does this have on it? What does this have in it? Like where was this grown? Like I'm very, very particular about it. So I'm like trying that's why I make a lot of my own stuff. I do a lot of my own things and I'm trying to like I said, I'm way behind. I'm 32 years old and I don't even know how to sustain my own food supply. So I'm trying to do that and learn and to cultivate my own knowledge to figure that out. I'm very determined to do that. I'm not giving up. Um, and I'm very determined to learn how to can and to preserve my own ability and way of living because to depend on all of these other things to live off of with all of their processed junk that they feed us in packages with processed preservatives to keep it on the shelf for years at a time is not healthy. And I'm not saying I don't eat my matrix food because let me tell you, I will eat some plant-based nachos in a minute, girl. Some. But like I do still love my matrix food. I do. It's just I try to eat more plant-based than anything because it makes me feel better. Grand rising. So yeah, that's my tangent about broccoli. I got an answer for everything. Like, uh, oh my gosh. Oh, I love it. So I've tried that and I'll do it again. I totally will because I've had like 6 or 7 people tell me that and I tried that, but like I was explaining on here before earlier this week that YouTube wants to be its own forum. So whenever I put my YouTube link in there, sometimes it doesn't let people click on it because it doesn't want you to leave TikTok. So it says it's there, but then when you click it, it doesn't really work. So I give you guys my link and tell you where to go. I'll replace it and see if maybe it will work now. Maybe now that I'm larger, it will work better. But I've had a lot of complications with putting my YouTube link in my bio. It doesn't work. But I'm gonna do it again because this is the universe's way of pushing me because you're not the only person that said that. So I'm on it. I'm listening. I hear y'all. Oh my goodness. Yes. So that was for you then. That was just popped up. So I said that if somebody's urinating frequently throughout the evening and you're getting up a lot of the times during the night while you're sleeping to go to the bathroom, it's not actually your bladder and hydration, it's actually your blood sugar. Yes, we'll call him Dr. S because he's amazing, and I actually have downloaded quite a few of his books and have listened. His one book is like 21 hours, and I've listened to like 15 hours of it so far, and it's so amazing, and there's so much information in there that it's just like my brain just is like yes, more knowledge. So he's phenomenal, and how he as a healer, like amazing, amazing individual. Yeah, yes, literally. So not even coincidental. This is not coincidental. So we started talking about Dr. S and somebody said my Alexa went off. Yeah, that's really real. Yep, CMOS is amazing. So that's an awesome question too. Thank you, my Madi. Thank you, my TikToker, because she's both. Thank you, Mama. That is, she says, how do I know which CMOS to buy? Okay. So when you're referencing in, first of all, big thing, make sure your sea moss is natural and grown wild and harvested wild and not grown inside of a pool. because they can take a patch of it and cultivate it and propagate it to grow inside of a pool from what was natural. So technically it is natural, but it's replicating itself from being grown inside of a pool. Just like whenever you have salmon and fish and stuff and they all start swimming together, it makes them have a very like fishy taste, which they should not have, because when they're farm raised, they're they taste different because they're eating basically pellets of each other, and they start tasting like the other fish. Yeah, so it's just, you know what I mean? Yeah. So doing that, first of all, making sure it's not grown in a pool would be my number one advice right there, and making sure that it is not grown from wild that way. Make sure that it's organic and then it's wildly sourced, and they should be able to tell you like in what area. Like Irish sea moss, that's where I've been looking, because that's one of the like purest grades you can get out of where their seeds and where their water, what it gives you in nutrients is what I'm looking for because of what my body needs. Now, different areas of the world have different nutrients, and the sea moss is pretty much the same, but like the water has different nutrients depending on where you're going to look for it. Like if you need certain attributes of certain types of water, it makes the sea moss have different aspects to it. If that makes sense. Yep. Yep. And if you look inside, so somebody commented about the bananas. If you look inside the bananas, very rarely will you find, unless it's like the other day, I found one of my organic bananas had two like little tiny seedlings like inside of the banana, but you do not see seeds inside of the banana anymore. It's like a closed circle. It's just like if you make a banana slice, it doesn't have the seeds like it used to have, like when we were younger or whatever. And nope, it doesn't have that anymore. Yes, that's true. Casey does talk about an alkaline does help, and it means everything for empaths, because if I still ate the way I used to, my abilities would be so foggy that I just, and it makes you so sick, because once you have attuned, once you try to go backwards, it will make your body like reject it, because your vessel has already been attuned, and you can't like, it's like trying to put like dirty motor oil in a car. It's not going to work. It will shut down. Yeah. So parasite cleanse, yep. And she's talking about one of my TikTokers is talking about getting the right type of sea moss and making sure it can be hard to get the right kind. And then she's talking about a parasite cleanse. I don't know how accurate it is, but I've seen some individuals that are giving their children this like metal detox. If you look up inside of their specific books, and I don't know all of them, but I know there's quite a few of them, that there's books that show that like the comorbidity of like head rocking and doing this is actually a metal sensitivity, and it's a mercury overdose. Do you know how much mercury is in one vaccination that they get at birth? Enough to overdose your baby. Let me tell you that. Yeah. So this can be misconstrued, or this can be misconstrued as something that is neurodivergent, when it truly, if you metal detox your child and get rid of the mercury, they may not even have that problem anymore. So yeah. And I can't tell you how accurate the cleanse is that they're giving these children, because it comes in like a little spray bottle or whatever, and it's supposed to be safe enough for you and your child. It's for the whole family, and you're supposed to be able to get rid of like. And there's ones that will do like liver flukes. Liver flukes are like these little tiny parasites that literally live almost in everybody, and they can make you tired. They can make you depressed. They can make you angry. They can make you lose weight. They can make you be extremely sick, and make you even mimic things like an autoimmune disorder. So be mindful of that there's things that we like. I'm terrified. I want to do a parasite cleanse, but I am so terrified, because you can literally, once you start, you have to finish. And this can literally take like 3 or 4 months to rid your body of all of them. And this is like so gross. I know, so nasty. But this is like, people can like, even if you have them up in your sinuses, you can blow them out of your nose. Like children can even blow them out of their nose. It's absolutely just like, ugh, like really, truly. And those things are living in your body, and that makes your child cranky. It makes you cranky. It makes you aggressive. It makes them aggressive. It makes them tired. It makes you tired. It makes you feel like you're sick. Like, and this is all because of what they're giving us in our food and where it comes from, and telling us what we should be eating and that this is good for us. And I can't tell everybody to go vegan and do that because you know what? I'll tell you this. I tried to go plant-based super fast because meat was making me so sick and I literally made myself ill. So you have to be careful because my body already has digestive issues and I was like, well, I can't eat meat anymore. It's like literally like killing me. Like my stomach is hurting so bad I can't even eat it. So I went to plant-based everything and my body was like, ah, like, and then I don't eat sugar. Like I don't, the most sugar I get is from my kombucha every day because and I drink like I try to do my best to get the ones with the lowest sugar content. Like the brand that I get has the lowest sugar content I've been able to find. Besides that Kavita one or whatever, however you pronounce that. So I get the most sugar from that, or like the breakdown of some, I guess, some of the other things that I eat to try to like keep weight on or whatever. But other than that, it I try to be plant based, but when I did that, my body was like, "Oh, where's the sugar? Where's the meat? Like, oh my gosh, we're so sick. Like, what's happening?" So you have to be careful with that and make sure that you're transitioning very, very fluidly and you're doing it gracefully so that you don't end up doing that to yourself. Because I'm as an Aries and as a just me, because how I learn sometimes it takes me a little bit of a for me to figure out like that was a little too rough. Maybe let's take it back a little bit, you know. Take it back a little bit, a little too overzealous. Maybe pull it back a little bit. Oh, I love you for that. So I would be more than happy to like show y'all. Maybe one of these days I'll have to go live and take you guys up with like a quick little meal that I make or whatever. I eat like a lot of like maybe like I posted my little vegan quesadilla that I eat with my nopalitos in there. It's my little cactus and vegan cheese in my quesadillas or my little tortillas. I eat a lot of bell peppers. I'm constantly making like I like plant-based meats to subsidize my like my protein. Sometimes I don't do it a lot because I try to just not do things that are processed as much. But um, yeah, I eat a lot of anything that I drink doesn't have dyes in it. I don't eat things with dyes in it. Um, I can't say that I don't do it often because like sometimes if my kids like my son will find a hack or a challenge or something on TikTok or he heard about something on YouTube or whatever and he wants to try it, he'll tell me, "Here, mom, try this with me or whatever." And I'm not going to tell him no, and I will not rob him of that experience, even if it might give me a tummy ache later. I'm going to do it anyways. Like I made them picadilly the other day because I saw it and I thought it was really cool, and all of my children like can literally eat a jar of pickle like this big by themselves a day if I let them. So I know that I was like, this is an awesome treat. You know, for those of you that don't know what a piccadilly is, you can make it all kinds of different ways. Like in our house, we make it kind of like spiced up because we have like tahini and chamoy, and we add like the little like spicy chili candies to them. We added what did they add? Like little these little fruit roll-ups or whatever, and then they had chopped up pickles, like diced up pickles, and then we froze the all natural like they look like Capri Suns. They're the little natural juices. We froze those until they were slushy. We put them inside of a cup, and then you put the little chopped up pickles on top, and then your little candies and stuff on top, whether you have gushers or fruit roll-ups or whatever it is, and then you can add your chamoy and your tahini to the top, and it's like a little slushy. My kids were like, "This is the jam," except for my littlest one. He was like, "No, mom, I'll just take the pickle and the pickle juice with the ice and then take that shot right back. I don't want the rest of that." He's like, "I don't want that." He's like, "I'm good on that." He's the one with the blood sugar issues, and I can't hardly get him to eat any sugar most of the time when he's supposed to. So I'm like, "All right." I would love to. Yeah, I'll share with you guys. I'll have to do that. Maybe a cookbook's in the future. I don't know. And I love salmon. I love poke. Oh my gosh. I was just literally talking to my mother yesterday about how I live off of like a Hawaiian, a Thai diet. I live off of like very like authentic, like real authentic, like Hispanic, like Mexican diet because I'm constantly eating like I'm always eating their plant based, like just throwing together. Like I love to eat radishes with everything. I eat salsa with everything. I eat, I eat hot sauce with everything, like all the time. Like even my kids, they're little, and my daughter puts like chamoy and tahini on like everything. It's the neurodivergent in me seeking the spicy and the sour and all of that. So yeah, I like to eat spicy food. I love, like I said, I eat salmon. I love to eat like salmon poke. Now I do keep it to a minimum because I don't eat, like I said, a lot of meat. But if I am going to choose meat, I do like to have salmon. I do like tuna. I like mahi. It's pretty good. The only thing that I really don't eat too much of is halibut, um, because it just, the texture of it, I guess. And the other thing that I don't eat a lot of is, what is the other one? I can't remember what it's called. Tilapia. That one. Those two fish can sometimes be like of a lower grade fish, and they can be processed together and packed together in a patty and made to look like a piece of fish when really it's a bunch of the fish components together, which is why I usually don't eat that. Now the halibut I will eat if I go and buy it fresh from somewhere, like if Natural Grocers have that as like a specialty or something, I'll go buy a piece of it. But if it's like packaged already, or I don't do that because it's already processed. So tilapia and halibut are the two most like over processed foods, and they are the components that actually make up a fish stick. So that's why they're used that way, because they're easy to catch. They come in a bunch and they're all over the place. Bless you, babe, and your surgery. And I love and hug you. And I'm there with you in the operating room, as is, I don't normally do this, but as is a grandfather figure. And there seems to be an ascended master that will be standing there next to the surgeon the entirety of the time. So bless you, babe. Yep. I'm like trying to learn more about like even catching my own fish, and like learning how to tie my own like lines and stuff, and like how to catch fish in baskets, because I was learning about like how, and even in like the fastest of waters and stuff, because the indigenous people used, that's how you catch fish, is in baskets. That was like a fish trap. So I'm trying to figure out how you can do that, and I'm even trying to figure out how I learned. I'm not very good at it. I'm not very good at it. I'm still practicing it. I'm not good at it. Let me tell you that right now. I'm getting there, but I'm not good at it. I'm trying to make my own baskets out of recycled bags. We have a ton of like recycled plastic bags in my house because we don't like to throw them away. So, and this comes from my grandfather. Oh my gosh, he ever since I was little, my great grandfather has always saved plastic bags inside of another bag. They even had like a little like bag inside of their pantry that you would just go pull some out of the bottom, because he always had plastic bags. So I'm learning how to weave a basket, and how to weave like things that you can carry, like vegetables and stuff, in out of plastic bags, and you can catch fish that way. So if you use the sticks and stuff properly, you can catch fish that way. So I'm learning how to do that. I don't have the concept down quite yet. The bottom of the basket fell apart, so I'm working on it. I'm working on it. And see, I don't even, I used to, whenever I was eating like the matrix food a lot, I used to have a really hard time eating healthy food, because I thought it was bland and it was nasty. And but whenever you lose the taste for the over saltiness and the over like sweet of the food that actually is served to you when it's preserved, you kind of like, when you try to go back to that, if I was to try to go and eat like I used to love the Hostess snacks, the zinger, like the red little zinger covered in coconut. That was my jam. Like when I was at my heaviest, I could kill a box of those in like 2 days, no problem. Like, like no problem, girl. Like I could, give me a second and I could kill that, no problem. But now, if I was to even go to try to eat half of that, I would probably get sick because of the overbearing sweetness. It literally makes my mouth burn, and the sugar makes me feel like I have acid in my mouth, and it makes my teeth feel like they're sensitive or something. It's super odd. Keep your seeds, everybody. That's right. My TikToker said, keep your seeds, everybody. Keep your bell pepper seeds. Keep your cucumber seeds. We're trying to dry out tomato seeds. That's a process. Tomato seeds are a process. Tomato are a very touchy plant to grow, so keep that in mind. But they're delicious. So, but they are acidic. So if you're trying to keep away from acidity, maybe a little less tomato. But anyways, keep your seeds. Okay, start doing. I'm almost got like a half a head of lettuce. From a head of lettuce I was literally going to throw away, and it was just the end of it. I started propagating it inside of a glass, and now I've got almost an entire half a head of lettuce that's growing out of that little tiny bit. So, and it's only been a few days. So by like 2 to 3 full weeks in, I should be able to plant it and start growing another one. So Let's keep it going. Get yourself sustainable. Do that on your own and let's get motivated. Let's learn how to do this. So for those of you that don't know that either, I want to tell you guys that and I don't know how many of you use that or whatever, but if you're watching and you do have the EBT will cover seeds. You can buy live plants that are like basil, mint, rosemary, anything that you can eat that's a live plant. EBT will pay for that. Your food stamps will pay for all of that, and it will pay for seedlings too. It doesn't pay for the soil and all of that, but it will pay for your seedlings, and it will pay for like the live plants that they sell that go in your kitchen. You can buy those with EBT. What is the book, babe? What book are you talking about? I talked about a couple of ones. Oh, I love you. Thank you so much. I love you for that. You're amazing. Thank you. I respect you for being here and listening because not everybody wants to listen. So that's because of all the preservatives you put back in your body, and the preservatives will literally like calcify your pineal gland right there. It makes like hard shards of like salt on the outside of your pineal gland instead of it being a shiny globe in there that emits this whoa, 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 whoa. It's this whoa, 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 whoa. And it can't do what it needs to because all the fumes are like, I can't do this. What did you give me? This is all a bunch of corn because honestly, all of our food that's preserved or that is in packages basically comes from corn or wheat in one form or another. And that includes what we even feed our cows. Yeah. No, I eat tuna. I do eat tuna. See, you got to get back to eating healthy. See what? And see, you better take your medicine. You better get back to eating healthy. I'm gonna call in. I'm gonna check. And see, you're telling me you're not doing it. I love you guys so much. Thank you. Keep your guys' seeds. And I can't personally, so let me tell you this. I can't personally eat honey because of the sugar content, like unless it's like from a farmer. Like I used to get one of my really close friends that I've known since like literally I think like first grade. She gave me this honey that was cultivated on a honey farm, on a bee farm. The person that does this like raises honeybees. And that is the only honey I've been able to eat in like 3 years because it's natural honey and there is no synthetic fillers. I have like a really high sensitivity, especially now. Especially after my surgery, I have a really high sensitivity to sugar, and it like makes my throat burn, and it makes it almost like swell and be irritated, and I start getting a cough, and my throat, like you know how when you inhale something and you swallow wrong and you like cough, and then it's like sweet in your throat because you went down the wrong tube or you inhaled it or something. That's how my throat constantly feels whenever I have sugar. Every time I eat any sort of honey from the store, that's what I feel in the back of my throat. And I thought maybe I was getting an allergy to honey until my friend gave that to me and I ate it and I didn't have that reaction. My son has the same reaction. He ate that honey and said he didn't have an issue either. It's whatever they're putting inside of the honey. There's a documentary that I watched like probably like 2 years ago. And it might still be on Netflix because it's a part of, I want to say it's on the show called Unwell. And it's like a 6 series event or whatever that they did on our food. And I think that that's the one where they did the episode on honey. And they put like synthetic fillers that are like glycerin and like vegetable oil and corn syrup mixed together to make it look like honey. And then they mix it with the honey, but it's just a sweetener really at that point because you're not even getting the benefits of the health benefits from the honey of what you're supposed to be doing. And my whole tangent about the honey was supposed to be that it will last forever and it's an amazing preservative, just FYI. And so is lemon. Oh, get it? My daughter wants to be a ballerina. I sent her to ballet class. She's actually supposed to go back in the fall. We'll see if that happens though, because they gotta find a teacher. I have to find a teacher first. First things first. Yep, I don't advise anybody to do that on their own, but I did detox like cold turkey off of all of my medications, and I had weaned myself down to like I think I was on 9 of them at that point, and I came off of them and painkillers first because they had me on all of these like different attributes of my brain that they were trying to affect with these like pain pills. Ugh, I absolutely hate pain pills. I will not take them. Like I went my whole entire pain surgery. Nope. I refused for them to give me any sort of like injections. I would not let them give me any sort of like medication to go home with. I refused. And the doctor was like, we're not medically advising that. I'm like, I know that. I know that. I know. I love y'all, you sweet little soul, but I'm still not taking it. I love you though. So I fancied them with taking the prescription, but yeah. I had to detox off of that and I did it cold turkey. I don't advise you to do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. That was not a fun experience and I could have killed my damn self. Don't do that. That's stupid. But I did it. I'm here now talking to y'all and hoping that you can go research the liver flukes now because those things can live inside your body from having taken medication as well. So, yeah. It's like food is medicine. And once people understand that, they will understand that what you feed your body helps so much, depending on what you're feeding. That's the key. You can just understand that's the key right there. Like food is medicine. What you eat fuels your body. How you fuel your body is how it feels. Amen. Be loving me some chicken apple sausage. Yay. Which treat? I want to know. Tell me what kind of treat it is. I want to know. Was it one I was talking about? I want to know. Yes, my love. So I have these. There's different rooms here. I change them up ever so often. And then I also have protection symbols on the other side of my hand here and down my arm. And this one actually is part of a Reiki symbol that I created my own because it's it's pronounced chokure, and it's a symbol that is a like all over. It's a Reiki symbol that is like protection, and it's amazing. I love it. It's very powerful to me, and it's actually a symbol of a like past life thing that I have, which is why I wear it. And then I have like numerology all over myself. So yeah, those are protective symbols, and they most certainly are. You're so observant. I love y'all. I love you, and you're just beautiful. All my native beauties. Hello, hello, babies. I love you. That's all right. I like canned salmon too, baby, and I make them little salmon patties and put it on. I make salmon patties at home because sometimes I can't get the fresh salmon, so if I have to, I'll go and we have like organic like packed salmon at our like local natural food store, and I get that and I make patties out of it, and then I make pad thai, like the salmon patties on top of the pad thai. Amazing. Y'all gotta try that. Amazing. There's a shortcut that you can make that I do, and I make my own. It's like semi homemade. I make my own little salmon patties because you can make them in like a single pan or with like a little single burner. And like if I travel or whatever, I don't like to eat out that much. So I've learned to do little like things like that to like make my own food and stuff in my space. But you can do like semi homemade where there's these little meals that are oh, man, I don't remember. I eat them all the time, and you would think I would know the stinking name of them, but I don't. Because they're the only ones that I will eat that's like a pre-made meal. And they've got an organic, like plant-based pad thai that I use. And then I just put my little like homemade salmon patties on top of it, and that's my dinner. It's amazing. It's awesome. I also like salmon patties and dill with like plant-based like yogurt for sour cream and like whip it together. That's an awesome dinner. I'm telling you. And I eat quinoa like nobody's business. I eat that for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And I do mean that because I make sweet quinoa instead of oatmeal because I can't have oatmeal. So yeah, yeah. That's the real like. So we just that's soul sister stuff because I eat chopped pickles on my tacos, my nana's tacos with chopped pickles. Boy, howdy, that is the jam. That's the jam. Yep, tilapia is a heck no. I don't eat tilapia at all. Yay. I love you so much, and I love you and your sister. You guys are the most amazing little things, and I just adore you both. Thank you so much for coming into my existence because I love you both, and you both better be subscribers of my YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell and go read in the chat what's necessary so that you guys can be considered for my drawing at the end of September because I'm doing a giveaway of a snapshot reading. So both of y'all get over there, do it, be a part of it, and I hope that it's you. Come on. Yes. I seriously, like, I have to say his abbreviation because if I don't and I even say his name out loud, like my son's tablet, um, I want to say like maybe like 4 months ago, I was cooking dinner and all of a sudden, and my kids were playing out on the porch, and I'm the only one in the kitchen, and I'm cooking, and all of a sudden I hear somebody talking, and it's me. And I'm like, wait a minute. Sometimes because sometimes my kids will watch my TikToks or they will ask to watch my YouTube video. And I'm like, so maybe that's what they're doing. I look and my son's tablet had opened up a game that was supposed to be a game that he plays. It had recorded my voice and opened up the app and was playing it back to me on replay at the table. That was the universe's way of letting me know that that little app is recording him the whole time he's playing it. It was recording me. It had repeated everything I had just told my children, like, I don't know, like maybe 2 minutes prior, if even that. And then it replayed it back to me, and I'm standing in the kitchen, I'm cooking, it's quiet, whatever. And I'm like, wait a minute. That's me. That's what I just said. Where did that come from? And sometimes my kids will make videos and they're playing pranks on me and stuff, but nobody's in there. And I turned around and that app was open playing my voice. That's happened to me more than once. And it's super, super crazy and really super creepy. Like, and I had just been previously before that talking about like holistics and healing and Dr. Sebi and all of that. So that is not a coincidence. See, I'm taking all my stuff and I'm starting all my stuff inside. I'm doing all of my stuff inside so that it can grow and it can be properly like cultivated and it so that it can have its humidity and all of that. Grand rising, y'all. That's facts. That's really true. It's they said that's why milk smells like corn because they feed our cows like little pellets that look like almost like dog food. It's like chow that is made out of the basis of corn. And that's actually how you get the E. coli inside of their stomach that causes them to have that inside the meat that infects us. If they would just feed the cows grass fed, just only grass fed, none of that milled cow chow they're giving them, then there would be no E. coli. And within 7 to 9 days, the E. coli would cure itself within the cow's stomach. Containment of all four of its stomachs, it would be cleared out, but they don't do that and they keep feeding it, and then the cows walk around in the mess of the other cow, and then they get butchered without being cleaned or anything, covered in that feces, and then right up the middle, and then that goes right into your food and gets ground up. And every time they take it from solid form to cut it and then to ground it, every time they do that, that's more air and that's more contamination that you're taking the chance that it just got into your food supply. I love you. It's funny because I'm like so many minutes behind and you're laughing at me and say like laughing at me. But I don't know why you're laughing at me. What's funny? I want to know what's funny now. I'm lost now, damn it. I'm lost. So I made my babies, and this is super not healthy. I'm about to tell you a secret about something that I made my kids, and it's super not healthy. I made my babies this little thing that I found, and I was like reading about different stuff around the world because my kids and I try snacks and different stuff from around the world, right? Well, in Australia and in I think it's Switzerland too, or maybe it's Norway, they serve something called fairy bread, and I served that to my kids, and I thought that was fun. I thought that might be something fun y'all like might like to. It's basically it's super super simple, and so it's just like a piece of bread. It could be gluten free, it could be seeded bread, whatever your baby will eat. And you put butter on it, and you leave the butter kind of chilled. It's soft, but it's chilled. And you take it and you press it down into rainbow sprinkles, and you cut the crust off. Oh my gosh, my kids went nuts. Like I just gave them a pot of gold. Like I cut it up into like little strips, and then I made you can make like little shapes out of it, like little stars and stuff. Oh my gosh, they lost their mind. So that might be something fun for your little babies to do, because I do research on all kinds of different snacks, because we are always eating different snacks from all over the world. I want to subscribe them to it's called like little passports or something, and it delivers them projects and foods from around the world. I want to be a part of that so bad, because I think that it's the cutest idea and it gives them such an exposure. They love the H Mart. I take them to the H Mart. I take them down into like our little Chinatown down where we have in Denver. Like I go and take them to like little spots that would be like hole in the walls that you maybe would not find. Like, cause I want them to know like authenticity. I want them to have, like, they love their little Panda Expresses or whatever. Like my one son, that's the only type of like food that he'll eat that's ethnic, because it's the only thing he likes. But because of his sensory issues. But my other two are pretty adventurous. And even him, he's getting there to where he'll lick it, he'll try it, and then he's like, no, Mom, I don't like that. That texture is not, I don't like it. He says it's not my best. He'll tell me. So I have a very adventurous like foodie spirit, and I love to try all kinds of different things. Crazy fact about my youngest, most medically fragile child loves he does not eat meat. Let me preface this with, he does not eat meat. Okay, my youngest son does not eat meat, but he absolutely will break that rule for some fried Rocky Mountain oysters. Do y'all know what fried Rocky Mountain oysters are? Do you know what that is? It's bull testicles. But he will eat that like nobody's business, and ate an entire plate, like in a whole appetizer by himself. And he is the tiniest thing. He weighs like 31 pounds. Like, he's so little, but he broke that rule and ate that whole thing. Like, it was good. So we have a very adventurous spirit. We eat all kinds of different things. We are not afraid to try different stuff. So they're all about trying new stuff. Our next adventure will be fufu. I'm going to teach myself how to make fufu, because my son loves like the gushy way that it pulls apart, and he's like, Mom, what is this? I want to know what that is. So I'm going to teach myself how to make fufu. I love you so much. Oh, thank you. That's so awesome that you guys appreciate it, because in my brain it's just like useless facts that I just keep gathering in files that doesn't really serve any purpose unless I'm talking to y'all. It doesn't really serve any purpose unless I'm talking to y'all. This is how I speak to my children, and I'm constantly giving them random facts, and they're like, what, Mom? Like, why did you say that? Like, why? Like, why did you, what? God, all right. So it's good that y'all like it, because my kids are looking at me like, hey, Mom, yeah, let's do that. No, goodness, no. They had me on so many anxiety medications that like messed me up for like so long. I remember when they put me on, what is that one they put me on? Starts with a Z, dang it. I want to call it Zantac, but that's my stomach medication I used to be on. No, that's not it. But Zoloft, maybe. They put me on that, and this woman just cold turkey just was like, here, yeah, oh, you're sad, here, take this. And she was a family medicine doctor, and I was super young, and she put me on that medication, and I kid you not, I do not. Individuals that are like stuck on methamphetamine that are up for days at a time, I don't even know how they function, because this made me stay up for 4.5 days in a row with no sleep. And on the 5th day, finally by like the 5th night, I passed out. But it literally took me almost 5 full days before I went to sleep, because my brain was so overactive on literally like 3 pills. That's all I took. I took my dose 3 times, and I could not sleep for almost a week, because they gave me the wrong type of medication, because I didn't need any more active. I was already anxious enough, and she gave me the wrong kind. And that was one of the worst weeks of my life. Like, literally, I thought I was losing my mind. And by like day 3 and 4, I almost couldn't even eat, because I was so tired, and my stomach would get hungry, but I couldn't eat because I was so exhausted that I was just like, oh my gosh, please just sleep. But every time I would close my eyes, they would like pop open, like I had like toothpicks in them or something, because I couldn't sleep. It was just absolutely terrible. And I was like on edge the whole time. And they gave me a shot of medication one time at the hospital, because they were trying to calm this like convulsive like episode I was having at the hospital. And they gave me a shot of a medication. And it like made me literally feel like my soul was going to jump out of my body. And that was one of the worst experiences I've ever had in my life. And I've done a spinal tap like awake a few times, and I'm good on that experience ever again. Like, and it was not fun. So I don't take anything like that. And if they ask me for it, I deny it. They actually offered me medication. It's called like Versed or something like that before my spinal surgery because people get anxious or whatever. I'm like, just don't give that to me. I'm like, don't. I'm like, I don't want any of that. Do not put anything extra in my body that does not need to be there. I'm like, I'll pass out on my own. I'm good. Like the nerves will. I'm like, I'm cool. Just do it. Like, just do it. Don't give me none of that. Yeah, like they used to give me. I had Zantac. They had me on Zantac, and they had me on like I was on Nexium. They had me on Omeprazole, and I was on multiples. That like they doubled my dose of what you were even supposed to have for Zantac because the pH of my stomach was so acidic that I would lay down and in like the middle of the night I would literally wake up and like be like coughing up all of this like green like yellow bile because my gallbladder was so overactive and out of whack that they literally had to remove it because it was causing me to have um like heart attack symptoms. They thought I was having a heart attack. So they had to remove my gallbladder. No, we're not in retrograde yet. That isn't until, well, the 7th is like the lull of the energy, but the 9th is whenever it goes true retrograde. And the 10th is a full moon. So be prepared to be like purging and possibly even a little like crying and like weepy those days, or really super emotional. Or it could be super happy emotions. And my YouTube channel is Stephanie's Psychic Insights. Please come and find me. Sorry, guys. I love you guys. Yes, an amazing healer. He is an amazing healer. He's absolutely phenomenal. I love you. She says it's me. I love you so much. Go to Stephanie's Psychic Insights. Please go and follow me now. And if, for those of you that were not present the day that I announced it, it's Stephanie's Psychic Insights for now. But please do be mindful that here in the next like month or so, shortly after the giveaway, I will be 111 is on my timer right now. 11:11 on my timer. Is going to be Stephanie Psychic Ministries. So please do be mindful that that will be changing. And if you're looking for me or all of my other like forums and different places that people follow me, even on my Patreon, I will now be Stephanie Psychic Ministries. That will actually be one of the first places that I'm transferring over. Yeah, I'm gonna put my YouTube back in my bio on my TikTok and see if it will work and see if you guys can use it. 222 on my screen right now. I exactly, and they're all the time that happens to me with the like the devices. Mhm. Yeah. Well, that's true, and they can like all kinds of devices and stuff. Like if you have the Wi-Fi capability of like the Alexa and you use that, I don't ever use that. Yay, I'm glad. I'm gonna use that too. Hold on, because I can't. Where did it go? I don't have it out today. Just a second. I gotta get my pin, the screenshot. Just a second. Guys. Take it out today. Got a screenshot, y'all. There we go. Oh wait, hold on. There we go. There we go. Yay. Okay. I am batty AF. I am. Oh my gosh, I'm crazy. I am. So I have a set of 5-year-old twins, and my singleton is 7. I love you. You're amazing, and you're so wonderful for even thinking that because I've just been crazy up until this point. I love you. You're amazing. And so I guess all of my kids are random ages here, and some of y'all are, I don't even know. I love you. Oh yeah, it's not fun, and it kind of is like a long process for your stomach to like balance itself. And honestly, it never really truly does. I've had the most balance in my stomach, kind of like for the pH part of it, like now in my life, but it took a lot of work. Yes, so I just have to say that there is hope out there, and please don't give up, especially if you're somebody that is on like stomach medication and you want to find like better remedies. I don't know everybody's situation out there, and I don't know what other people have, and I'm not a medical professional by any means. I'm just the lady that hears voices in her head that sits here and talks to y'all. But what I will tell you that worked for me was that I take there's like enzymes that can heal your stomach. Aloe vera juice will balance out the pH of your stomach. It does, and I'm talking about not like the shake stuff that you can find with the pulp, but the at the grocery store that is sold at Walmart and all of that. Those are delicious. They're amazing, but they have a ton of sugar and they're not helping the purpose. The sugar spikes the pH and it makes it out of balance. You need something that is actual like aloe vera juice. It comes in a glass container and it does not taste very good. I'm not gonna lie to you. It does not taste good. It's not a fun medicine, if you will, or it's not a fun drink, a dietary supplement, whatever you want to call that, as you're using it for, whatever it is. I would not drink it recreationally for fun, but hey, if you want to, that's cool, man. But I take that. Aloe vera juice is huge. It helps with your skin irritation. It helps balance the pH of like everything within the confines of your body. So that's amazing, an amazing difference. I do not take Tums. I take a natural version of a digestive enzyme that actually heals the lining of your stomach as it's coating it for for the heartburn and the acid and the indigestion. It does all of that. It's natural and it comes in like a little blue bottle. I can't remember what it's called. I'll have to find it because honestly, my son was playing with it and making a maraca out of it the other day, and I don't know what happened to it. So I'll have to find it. I haven't used them in a really long time. I don't even use any of that anymore because I drink kombucha every day. So if I drink now, if I don't drink kombucha, like whenever I had my surgery, I couldn't have anything to eat or drink for literally by the time I got my surgery done. I hadn't eaten or drank for almost 2 days because they delayed my surgery. So so after that, and then they gave me they pumped all that gas and all that medicine and stuff into my stomach. My stomach was so acidic that I just had like constant chest pressure and like heartburn for like a couple of days. But then once I got to drink back my kombucha, and my stomach balanced out after like 2 or 3 days because I was eating my sauerkraut, my kimchi. I eat a ton of fermented stuff, and all of my vitamins are my daily vitamin for my woman vitamin that I take is not only prenatal, but it is fermented. It is not encapsulated with anything. It is pressurized together and it's fermented for easier digestion and absorption in my body. Oh my gosh, they hurt so bad, and they are some of the most excruciating, and there is nothing they can do for you except for remove it. Because even like a heart attack or something, they can give you like there is nothing that they can do until your gallbladder decides that it will subside and release whatever is stuck there, and it's excruciatingly painful. It's like literally debilitating. If you've ever seen somebody have a gallbladder attack, like they are in tears, like they're like dying. It's a good day for review. The retrograde is a good day for review. Yep, GERD, and I had that too. They had diagnosed me with GERD, and they were testing me for H. pylori. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you so much. Yay! It did? Oh, I love you. Then I'm gonna move it. So I have one of my YouTubers that said my YouTube button worked on my TikTok. Yay! Come and find me, babe. Yeah, come and find me. You can either have me pull a card here for chat here, live on chat, or you can come and find me and have your own personal time with me and have a video chat. I would love to be able to channel a message for you personally. You're more than welcome to come and find me on my website, www.stephanievogel111.com, or here down in the bar, there should be some sort of icon that you can click that you can just go right there. And I would love to be able to cross your path and channel message for you. You'll have to excuse me, guys. I'm having like absolute terrible foot drop today, and I cannot get my feet in front of me with this damn chair that moves everywhere. Yeah, they're, oh my gosh, they're so painful. Like, honestly. I know, and it's so odd. Like that's what makes me frustrated is because it's like my quality over here on YouTube is not the same. It's totally different. Like even whenever I'm on like a like HD television, whenever I'm on YouTube, I don't even look the same. Like whenever my live videos are streaming on TikTok, it's completely different. And like I said, I have to find some sort of camera that's more compatible with this because this is not working. But the camera that's already on here on my device, I did not know this whenever I got the computer, that it doesn't go well or is not compatible with a lot of the different little cameras I've tried to get it to work with. So I'm still working on that. I love kimchi. I eat like uh, organic vegan kimchi, and it's amazing. I have a few different kinds. The one that I just got that was like that was the most recent. I have two that are open right now because my one's almost gone. I got it from the H Mart, and it's like hand jarred like kimchi. The most amazing kimchi I ever got was from this individual that I actually his mother. It's a authentic Korean kimchi, and his mother makes it with pineapples inside of it. Oh my goodness! I have a T-shirt from those individuals that is in my closet right now, and it's his son as a logo, and their kimchi is absolutely phenomenal. Like I seriously want to go get it and show y'all because his kimchi is like one of the best kimchi I've ever had in my life, and he's local. I think he's in stores now because I used to do the farmer's market with him. And I gave him a reading and he gifted me a jar of kimchi and then I bought a shirt from him. Amazing kimchi. And it literally lasted me forever and I eat it all the time. It's a big, gigantic jar and it comes with a black lid. Phenomenal kimchi. This is no joke. It's so good. I would put it in a bowl and just eat it. My mom's like, that smells terrible. And my dad's like, what the heck is that fart smell? I'm all, it's my breakfast. Hey guys, I'm on for my breakfast. What's up? Yeah, the baking soda, that will help too. I started learning to use that as because I used to get chronic UTIs with my twins when I was pregnant. I had literally like a chronic UTI almost the entire pregnancy. It was terrible. And then they would catheterize me with that. Super fun. Oh my gosh, so painful. Like, oh my gosh. But that helped a lot having some baking soda and some water. It's super salty. It's very strong. And if you have high blood pressure, be careful because that's just concentrated salt. But it does balance it. It does wonders. Oh my goodness. Sometimes whenever I could not take any more Tums or whatever, when I was pregnant, I had such bad gallbladder pain that's the only thing that would take it away and take it down 22, 22 on my timer. Yay. Really? Okay. So then let me see what I can do about the microphone because I had to take my other one because I have one here. Watch, let me show y'all. I'll show you what the issue is. Hold on. Hold on, hold on. I gotta find a different one because so this is the one I have here. Okay. This is the one that I have here. But in order for this one to work and in order for you guys to be able to hear me, because of the type of microphone that it is, if I don't have it sitting like right here and I'm not speaking into it like literally like this is not the kind of microphone it's supposed to be. See, it don't have a handle, it has a little stand. If I do that, then it either echoes or it sounds like I'm all the way across the room and you guys are listening to me like this. So I can't use this one and I have to find a microphone that will pick me up and that has like the little filter in front of it so that whenever I'm speaking, it's not hitting it too hard and you guys don't like that either because that's the other problem. So let me get together my microphone and I promise I'm going to fix it. I'm listening to you. I'm just doing the research on how to fix it because I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me and this is the best way right now. So sorry guys, I promise it'll get better. I swear. There we go. All right, y'all. Now that you got to see all my cool doodads and gadgets. What is that? Tell me what is the heck is that? What is that? Tell me what is it says you need a Bluetooth clip-on kind. What is that? Tell me. Tell me. Okay. Tell me what it is. I want to know what it is. Okay, and they just released this over here too. Let me see my live chat real quick. Hold on, guys. Why did they hold that? That's silly. Okay. Oh, thank you. Of course. Yeah, love. Come see me. Of course. Let's do a personal chat and you can come and see me. You can click either the link down here in my screen. There should be a link for my website right there. Or you can go and request time right now on my website, www.stephanievogel111.com. And remember, I am Mountain Standard Time. Okay, do remember that. Okay, let's clarify the rest of what's here because I've got to close out soon. I've got to get going. I have appointments and my littles and stuff have things they have to get done today. All right. Thank you all for being here. Again, we're clarifying divine connection. We have Dragon Power 11. We have Dragonfly Spirit Change. We have Alice in the Sea of Tears, Cast Away Out of Your Depth, Feeling Abandoned 11 again. That's 1111. Then we have your imaginary friend, 15 Childhood Treasures Resurface. This is sealed. We have family. These could be childhood treasures resurfacing. Again, this could be in the form of family. Okay. Having patience here. This is alpha energy. This is leadership. There is 3 wolves here. This is divine masculine and divine feminine, and then this is spirit as the 3rd individual, as making a holy trinity for a divine partnership. We're definitely talking about divine connection and romance because we just keep pulling like the twin flame cards and the twin flame numbers, and we're in the twin flame portal. So foggy bog, patience, 18. Brain fog is what this is saying. Or whatever is not clear is about to be. Pure spirit purification 30. By the 30th of September, the purification of all of this energy will be done. And it's going to be higher. It will be pure. It will be magnified in, like, I don't want to say, we'll say magnified in greatness and more opulence, because it's going to be more vibrant. Like what you see coming for you, or what your current existence will be more grand. It will be more powerful. It will be more abundant. There will be more prosperous opportunities here. It's taking a turn for like something that's very fluid and manifesting very easily, very powerful manifestation. And for those of you that are trying to be a part of my giveaway, go to Stephanie Psychic Insights on my YouTube. You can click that little link, that little button in my link. It says it works. Go click that little link in my bio. And if you are not following me, click my little picture up there and follow me. I would greatly appreciate it. And I would appreciate all of your subscriptions over on my YouTube channel. And to be considered for my snapshot giveaway, you do have to be an active subscriber on my YouTube channel. Please do come over live in the chat room to get the instructions. Okay. This is sealed. Okay, firm foundation 4. We're talking about Aries. Wow, the 11th of April is significant here. We have Aries, mythical creature here. And then we have a 4, which is Aries. Then we have a triangle, which is the strongest foundational structure in all of the universe here. Okay, and then you have 4 times 3, which would be 12. So that's another reference to 4, or the breakdown in numerology. We have 1 September 1st. This is leadership. This is triumphant success in leadership. This is fighting till the death and not giving up and winning before that time comes. This is destiny. You're asserting your power and you're supposed to win. Destiny, completion of cycles, 10. Temptation, 15. You have old childhood people coming back. These both are 15, and look, they're both red. You have temptation to go back and do something that would maybe be like with an old childhood friend, or would be old behavior, or this is something that you need to really evaluate, because it came, I told you that this was kind of like, and then the came out with these 2 cards, and then you got this as a temptation, and this is like a negative kind of like energy here. This is like somebody that's trying to come to tempt you to do something negative, or to do something and engage in like a negative type of behavior, or something that you don't even do anymore, but they're pushing you to do it, or that they want you to do it. Material and spiritual prosperity. 6, the sun, ultimate wish fulfillment, illumination of wishes. This is somebody, so I'm just going to let you know, somebody sees this happening for you and that it's your destiny and that you're establishing a firm foundation and that you're having triumphant success. And this friend is, or this person, or this like sibling, or like, I don't even want to say that it's a sibling because I'm not trying to point nobody out, but I very much feel like this is somebody close to you or somebody that is in your family or somebody that was like a real super close childhood friend that sees this, that almost thinks that you like owe them something or that they want to get in on a good thing or whatever. And they're about to ruin something because they're coming back with temptation if you follow them. They're referencing here the Ace of Hearts, or like a card game, like a casino game. Somebody's playing a casino game of cards, or like the temptation to gamble. Maybe that's your temptation, is gambling. Because this temptation has the key to your heart, because look, right in the middle of his chest is the keyhole. Or this person knows how to tempt your heart, or knows how to like, they're showing that you have power to oversee what's happening. There's 1111 here, and then you also have another 1 here. All the ones, there's 5 ones here. That's powerful. Red hair could be significant, or boxed red hair, like somebody artificially dyes their hair red. 19 could be significant, or the 15th. Material and spiritual prosperity is here for you. It's destiny. Triumphant success is here for you. Purification of whatever this bullshit is, though, is necessary, like pronto. They showed me somebody that does like this with their bangs, but it's like curly or something, like here, or like, I don't know why they did that, but they like split their bangs and then they said, look at how her bangs are split. And it's like somebody with like red streaks or like red hair ties. This person could be very emotional, and that's what gets to you, because they're like showing me this girl that's like crying and like, no, I feel bad for me, kind of, which is not the energy of the card, but she's like, please, like, kind of like manipulation maybe. And then again, we pull out the family card, so it could be family, it could be multiple people. This person's favorite color could be purple, because they keep referencing purple. Okay, hold on, I gotta clarify. Hold on, they're making me add, and 17. Okay, I was like, wait, hold on, just a second. I'm like, I don't know those numbers. What? Okay, so these, they add up to 17. 17 could be significant. I don't know what for. Maybe we'll find out. I don't know. I love you. I love you so much. You're amazing, and that's like, that's an honor. Like, what did you just say to me? What? Wow. What? Yes, we're gonna all of that. Oh. It's not letting me answer you guys. I'm sorry. It's frozen. I hope you guys can still see me, because it will not let me answer you. I'm trying to tap on it so I can type, and it will not let me do it. So I'll give it a second and maybe it will let me do it in a moment. Let's clarify what else is here. Somebody could have a wolf tattoo, or somebody has like star tattoos maybe, or somebody wears like sorry guys, somebody wears like something that like ties around their neck a lot or something like that. I don't know. They keep referencing that. This is sealed now. Okay, quiet time. Take some time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. Taking quiet time alone. This is rainbow energy here. She's got a rainbow auric field. There is a rainbow triangle here. This triangle has a rainbow border here as well. This is taking quiet time to figure out what you need to do for a firm foundation as far as family goes. This could be keeping something quiet because maybe you don't want somebody to know something. That's kind of what I got from that. Like, I think you have a change coming, but you're trying maybe not to keep it, you're trying to keep it quiet from your family. Or there's a change within your family that you're trying to keep quiet. Maybe this is a pregnancy. Expect a miracle. Yeah, there's a baby here. So maybe somebody trying to keep pregnancy quiet. 22 on my screen. A bouncing baby boy, they said. Expect a miracle. Have faith that your prayers have been answered, and here they are. Somebody could have like a painting or even a tattoo of like a cherub like this. So just so you guys know, you should do research on what a cherub actually looks like or what an angel actually looks like, because whenever they depict them as small children and stuff like that, that was like a religious thing that they did for specific reasons, and you should actually do the research on what they really look like. Let's clarify what else is here. Somebody could also be making change with their finances or with a business, and they don't want other people to know. This could be your family. And I'm not saying that they have bad intentions for you. And sometimes people are just trying to give you advice, but sometimes it literally like puts like the brakes or halts on your like, it like it's slowing down your progress if you're letting other people know because they're trying to give you advice or they have their own expectations of you, when really your destiny is your destiny. So why even involve them if you're already planning to do this? Yeah, it's nice to have support, but you're doing this for your vision and your dream and no one else's. And you're not doing it for clout. You're not doing it for notification. You're not doing it for gratification of others. You're doing this because this is your spiritual journey to prosperity. And the journey is the way. The journey is the whole adventure. Okay then. Okay then. Seal. Yeah, somebody wants to speak the truth to you. They want to have quiet time with you and they want to speak the truth to you about a new beginning and how compassionate it is that they'd like to be toward you, or how it is that they feel you are compassionate and you make them feel at home or make them feel grounded, or you are mother energy to them or motherly loving energy to them. This could be an earth sign. You could be the earth sign. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. This is somebody who has melanin skin. Oh my gosh, it's beautiful. Or this is like an olive tone that is either, this is maybe possibly like Mediterranean, or this could also be my Aztec warriors or Hispanic, maybe even Spaniard, because it's light skin with freckles, like reddish freckles and red hair. That's my Spaniards. Hello, my beauties. That compassionate nature, compassionate energy. This is you. Okay. New beginnings. All right. Brand new beginnings here. This is having confidence in your psychic abilities to see what your destiny is here. This is expecting a small miracle and then having something answer you in a much larger fashion. Receiving the truth about a situation. You're either receiving the truth by your psychic abilities and you already know what's going on and you're already aware of what's going on, and you're like separating yourself and keeping quiet about something because you already know what's going on and have literally severed yourself because you want triumphant success and you will not tolerate any energy that is in the way, and will literally purify that and get rid of it at all means necessary. And that doesn't really matter what that means, because this is my destiny. I'm supposed to do this and this is what's supposed to happen, and you're trying to distract me and you're trying to create some sort of dramatic gossipy sort of temptation or some sort of drama where I might have to reconsider what it is that my next step in life is, or you're trying to hurt me with something or trying to make me backtrack or make me have some sort of this is maybe a response that you're expecting that I will not give you because I changed. I am changing and I'm looking to make a whole different dynamic within my life. That's not my truth, and I don't want to live that. So if you're not going to let me do that, then I need you to go on. A new beginning here. This is water energy. There's more water energy here. Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. This is brand new beginnings that are prosperous or that can be very emotionally fulfilling. It's destiny, whatever's happening here. This brand new beginning is destiny. It's meant to happen. This is celebration they're showing me. Having confidence in your psychic abilities, having confidence in your ability to start new beginnings, having confidence in your ability to speak your truth, having confidence in yourself throughout this change the entirety of the time. This is not backing down from a challenge. This is standing up for yourself. This is purifying what's necessary and going to battle for what it is that you believe in or what it is that you will defend. Or this could be some sort of karmic situation that is now closing out that you're about to ascend from. Grand Rising, thank you so much for being here. Thank you. I love you. Thank you. This is sealed now. We have Armadillo Spirit, set healthy boundaries. 3 is significant. I gave you the equation earlier. 3 times 4 equals 12, and 3 is significant in reference to how we replicate our blessings and how things come back in retrograde, or how they come back for review in 3s. 3 times they will come back, and the 3rd time is the charm of when you either need to learn the lesson and move on, or you need to and like ascend without whatever energy is happening here and learn that this is no longer a part of your journey, or to reevaluate, expand, and empower it and go on courageously and confidently into a new beginning. Whatever is happening here, you need to set the healthy boundaries that make you feel okay, that make you feel like you're having whatever is necessary for you to thrive. Okay. Dove Spirit, be at peace. 21. I told you that there was like casino games possibly or something like that, and they were talking about like the Ace of Hearts and like a new beginning or whatever, and then the temptation and childhood friends and all of that is here with the red and everything, and then they're referencing here to, hold on, because so this is like, they're saying be at peace, and then this is slow and steady wins the race. Okay, I'll get to that in a second. But this is slow and steady wins the race. I told you that the individual that you were dealing with could have been a sibling or something like that. Their favorite color could have been purple. This dove is literally coming out of like a purple cloud right here. Okay, this is a white bird. This is indicative of a being from the other side that is being sent to you. Okay, these individuals are all dressed in like white, expecting a miracle. This is something that will put you at peace, possibly financially. Have patience, and you will soon be at peace. This bird is also white. Okay. 21, I was referencing that because 21 is, they're saying like blackjack or something. They said hit me 21. So maybe possibly that's something somebody likes to play. Maybe that's your favorite casino game. I don't play at the casinos, but maybe that's for you. Sandpiper Spirit, be playful. 51, almost a year, almost 52 weeks. The way that these individual birds hunt is amazing. You should do the research on it. Brown Bear Spirit, this is Mama Bear Spirit. This is very protective energy. Take time out. 9, this is protective energy of your own consciousness, of your own mind, of your own mental stability, of your own emotional stability. You possibly taking time out away to be in self-care mode for just a short period of time to like recoup, or to like regain your strength, or to just have a moment to reset, because there does seem to be a lot of energy behind the momentum that is here now. Okay. We will pull some stones for you now. This is sealed now. They just confirmed that about your money and prosperity. You have 2 pieces of malachite that were just sitting on top of your cards here. And then you pulled malachite, and that's transmutation. Have confidence within this brand new beginning because transmutation is here and it's meant to be. It's destiny. So hold on. Here it goes. Venus and Jupiter. Venus is associated with Virgo energy. The deity here is Juno, protector of heart and earth. We have motherly love, which I was just telling you, Mama Bear energy, and this is motherly love, compassion. We have empowerment, transformation, and healing trauma. This helps depression and endurance. This helps to accept change. We literally pulled 12 change. And it helps absorb negative energies and pollutants. Have this in the most eastern part of your home. I speak the truth of my heart is the affirmation. See what your affirmation is for today. That's it. They only have one. Today I feel good. Today I know deep down that I look good, feel good, and I am a good person. Okay. Let's catch up and see what's happening. Sorry, guys, I have stupidity. Sorry. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I know it is. It's like, I swear. So that's why I can't use it because that big stand, it like sits like this circular around, and then the stand in front of it, like it's right in front of my face. And then me trying to do that, I'd knock it down. Like I barely am able to like not be klutzy enough up here to knock all my stuff down without hitting the computer and all of that. So like it's not a good idea that I have that in front of me because I'm too clumsy. They do. Okay. Then I'm gonna have to look. I'm gonna have to look that up. I want to look. Great. Thank you for the shares. Haha. I love you guys. Haha. She said I play the craps table. I don't even know what that means. I don't even know how to play that game. I don't know anything about the casino games. I love to play poker. I do love me some poker. Oh, and I can play some Texas Hold'em like for real, and I'm good at that game. But I would not do it at the casinos because I'd mess up and be like, I'd like forget where I'm at and like touch a card or something, and they get all crazy about you touching stuff. So. Thank you for stopping by. I hope I'm your inspiration to do so. See, I got y'all with the red hair. Like I swear I did. Look at y'all. Wait about which part. Okay, thank you. Oh my gosh. I love chokers. Oh my gosh, I love chokers. I think they're so cute. Grand Rapids, you guys are amazing, man. You guys are with it this morning. Hello. Thank you guys. Amen. I love you guys. Of course it is. Yes, I believe that. She's all, it's the reading rainbow. I don't really know what I'm doing. She's all, but the reading rainbow. Oh my god, that's hilarious. I don't know how to play casino games, and honestly, to be quite honest, I'm not big on giving those people my money. It's just not my jam. Like, why do I want to give you my money? I'm like, I work for that. What? No. I gotta take a chance that you ain't gonna give it back? Huh? Come on, but But see, I had this 20 before, and if I give it to you, I might not get the whole 20 back. Huh? And then you offering me these nasty free cuck of drinks. I don't want those either. I need to go home. She's the different colored chips. She's just reading rainbows. She thought I'm playing the rainbow. See? Yeah, I don't know. I know how to play it like at home, but I'm not looking to go play at a casino because I don't even really know what I'm doing too well with the rules. So I wouldn't do that. They're probably like, no, you gotta get up. You can't even be here no more. I lose all my money. Yep. They're not like anywhere you're going looking for luck, you ain't gonna find it, especially somewhere like a casino. Nope. 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 I'm not trying to give my money away. I had this whole 50 before I got here, and now I come to your facility, you're asking me to put this money in this machine that may or may not give it back to me. Oh, I got a problem with that. I'm like, oh, I got a problem with that. I'm all I do. All right, y'all. I love you. Thank you so much for being here. I have to get going. I have to get going with my littles. I love you guys so very much. Have a good rest of your day. With light, love, and hugs. I'll see you guys next time. Bye. Bye, y'all.